Hey everyone, I've been seeing this US Stockpile fiber marking machine pop up all over the place lately. Everyone from small workshops to hobbyists seems to be talking about it. So I finally decided to grab one and put it through its paces. If you're into engraving metals or even some non-metals, this might be exactly what you've been looking for. I've got to say, I was a bit skeptical at first, but after using it for a while, I'm really impressed. The link to the product is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the marking area. It's 200 by 200 millimeters, that's plenty of space to work with. Whether you're doing small serial numbers or larger designs, you won't feel cramped. I've used it to engrave everything from tiny logos to larger designs, and it's handled them all with ease. The 50-watt Raycus laser really delivers the power needed for deep, clean engravings without too much cleanup afterward. I was amazed at how well it performed on stainless steel and aluminum, two materials that can be a bit tricky to work with. The results were crisp and consistent every time, and I didn't have to worry about the machine struggling to keep up. What really stood out to me was how easy it is to set up. I unboxed it, plugged it in, and within minutes I was already running my first test. The software that comes with it is straightforward, no steep learning curve here. I was able to import a simple logo and have it marked on a metal plate in just a few clicks. That's a big deal if you're someone who doesn't want to spend hours figuring out how to make the machine work. I've used other laser machines before that required me to read through a thick manual just to get started, but this one was a breeze. The interface is intuitive, and the software walks you through the process step by step. Another thing I love is how quiet it runs. I've used other laser machines before that sound like a jet engine revving up, but this one stays surprisingly quiet. That makes a huge difference if you're working in a shared space or just don't want to deal with constant noise. Plus, it doesn't overheat quickly, so I could run longer jobs without worrying about it shutting down. I've had it on my workbench for a few weeks now, and it's been a joy to work with. The quiet operation and lack of overheating issues make it perfect for long engraving sessions. I also tested it on some non-metal materials like acrylic and coated wood. The results were surprisingly good, sharp, clean lines with minimal charring. That versatility means you can use it for a wider range of projects, from custom jewelry to signage. If you're someone who likes to experiment with different materials, this machine gives you that freedom. I was a bit worried that it might struggle with the acrylic, but it handled it like a pro. The coated wood was also a pleasant surprise, it engraved beautifully and looked amazing. The build quality feels solid too. It's not flimsy or lightweight, it's built to last. I've had it on my workbench for a few weeks now, and it hasn't wobbled or shifted during use. That's important when you're trying to get precise markings every time. The construction is sturdy, and I can tell that it's designed to withstand regular use. I've seen some other machines that feel like they're going to fall apart after a few uses, but this one feels like it's going to last for a long time. Now, I do have to mention a couple of things. First, the exhaust fan is a bit loud compared to the rest of the machine. It's not unbearable, but it's noticeable. If you're working in a quiet space, you might notice it a bit more. However, it's not a deal breaker, and I've gotten used to it over time. Second, if you're planning to mark very thick materials, you might need to adjust your settings carefully to avoid overburning. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're working with thicker stock. I've found that taking a bit of extra time to adjust the settings makes all the difference, and the results are well worth it. One thing I want to emphasize is how versatile this machine is. I've used it for everything from engraving metal signs to creating custom designs on wood and acrylic. It's been a game changer for my workshop, and I'm sure it could be for yours too. The ability to work with a variety of materials means you can take on a wider range of projects, from custom gifts to commercial signage. The possibilities are endless, and I'm excited to see what I can create with it. I've also been impressed with the level of detail it can achieve. So, if you want to see more details or check the current price, be sure to check out the link below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where you can find the link in the description.